Today's video is sponsored by NordVPN. Get 70% off NordVPN. That's only $3.49 per month. Plus, you get an additional month free at the NordVPN link on screen or use code BrianTong. What's up, Brian Tong here, and welcome to the Apple Bits for everything good and bad inside the world of Apple. And the game just changed for the iPhone with the new DoubleTake app from FiLMiC Pro that is free. Now, I've been waiting for this app since Apple teased it to finally come out. It's here. It lets you record video from any two cameras at the same time. It's really simple but powerful and takes full advantage of the triple lens camera and the power of the A13 chip of the 11 Pro, and I love it. Now, it works for the 11 Pro, 11 Pro Max, 10S, 10S Max, and 10R. Go to the bottom left-hand corner of this app and it'll show you the available cameras, and then you can pick what you want to be camera A and B to record. It records 1080p video streams. That's what Apple allows for multicam capture. But you have the option to change the frame rate to 24, 25, or 30 frames per second. There's 3 modes of shooting. The first is called discrete, which records whatever you see as 2 separate streams so they can be edited together nicely later on. There's also a lot of creative options here. So the other 2 modes, what you see is what you get, and it's saved as a single file that's composited together. So with picture-in-picture, when you move that smaller box around, it records that on file. If you make it disappear to get it out of the way and then bring it back, it shows all that. But this is an all-new type of storytelling directly from your phone. Then my favorite, the split screen. It's really cool whether it's horizontal or used vertically. This is going to be another storytelling tool for social media. And if you start calling that a bothy, I will not be your friend. Now, you can save the files from DoubleTake to your camera roll or post directly to social media. This is just the type of app that leverages everything our phones can do and just opens up all these new creative possibilities. I love it. It's free, so if you have a phone that supports it, go get DoubleTake from FiLMiC Pro. This is a no-brainer download. And I know it's just the start of 2020, but I'm thinking DoubleTake is already the app of the year for me with just what it unlocks with your phone. Okay, I also realized, it's kind of nice to start the video off with an actual product that exists and not a rumor. We also have Apple, who just reported their earnings for the first fiscal quarter of 2020, which corresponds to the 4th calendar quarter of 2019. It was the best ever in Apple's history, with the highest revenue and profit they have ever posted, topping their first fiscal quarter of 2018. Now, the highlights: iPhone revenue was $56 billion, up 8% from last year's quarter, thanks to the iPhone 11. That was the top-selling model every week, and the 3 new models, the 11, 11 Pro, and 11 Pro Max, were the 3 most popular phones. Their services area, it just keeps growing, setting an all-time record at $12.7 billion, up 17%. Apple Music and iCloud set all-time revenue records. They also hit an all-time record of $10 billion for wearables, and the division is now the size of a Fortune 150 company, with the Apple Watch and AirPods really being the main drivers. Apple wearables surpassed Mac revenue for the first time. Now, Tim Cook said Apple couldn't make enough AirPods and Apple Watch Series 3 to meet demand, and supplies continue to be low. Apple also no longer reports sales numbers, but said that Mac and iPad had strong performance for the quarter, and the new 16-inch MacBook Pro, a product that I purchased, and then the new Mac Pro, a product that I did not purchase, are seeing a strong response. But how strong is, Apple strong? Because wearables just beat them out this quarter. I'm just asking. All right, other takeaways. CEO Tim Cook was asked about 5G and how much it will drive demand for the next iPhone. Cook, of course, wouldn't directly comment about 5G and their future products, but he said he's excited about their upcoming product pipeline, the one that has phones with 5G in them. And if you're worried about the next iPhones coming out on time and not about the coronavirus outbreak in China that's actually killing people because you are a robot without a soul, Apple says they're monitoring the situation. They're reducing employee travel to the area, and then they're also donating to China to help with the outbreak. So overall, you look at this is an absolute great quarter for Apple, their best quarter ever. And 2020, it's looking to be a huge year with all the products we expect to see from them this year. And also, if you want to see what I think Apple can do even better in 2020, you can check out the video I did on my channel. Now, the question I get a lot from you is, when will there be a new iMac, right? The answer, that's easy, it's this year. But what might it look like? Well, if you believe Apple is making every product it files patents for, then it could look something like this. A published patent imagines an iMac made from a single sheet of glass, and I don't expect us to see this anytime soon, but it gives us an idea into some of their thinking for a future model. It has an upper area for display and a lower portion for the keyboard input area, but a curved surface that connects the two like a modern piece of future space tech, or it's also called curved glass. Now, the stand at the back would hold it in place and then include all the connections you need. The curved section between the top and bottom areas would be flexible and able to change the screen angle. And then the lower area would also have some sort of touchscreen style functionality. Making the keyboard detachable, when I first saw this is an option in this patent, which makes a whole lot more sense. But this is just one of those fun ideas and patents that Apple has in their back pocket if they ever decide to do anything like this. And no, I do not think that the next iMac will actually look like this, but okay, fine. Maybe it does. It's not. Also, Apple released a bunch of software updates across the board for their devices, but in today's iOS 13.3.1, a few icons inside of it depict what's believed to be the design for the new Powerbeats 4. It takes cues from the latest Powerbeats Pro, which you see the icon on the left here. That's my go-to for working out, and then also takes elements of the previous Powerbeats 3, which is on the right side. You can see this is clearly wireless headphones that has a wire connecting the two sides to really on the back of your neck around the backside. But there's no word when Apple will be releasing these, but we can expect to get the H1 chip for better connectivity and the Siri functionality, all of that. Now, the Powerbeats 3 released for $199, and these new 4s will probably likely be around that price. All right. Thanks again to our sponsor. NordVPN allows you to unlock your favorite apps like Netflix, YouTube, and your favorite entertainment sites from over 5,000 servers in 60 countries. It even works in China. I was just there last year, and it protects your data while traveling in public, like at airports or coffee shops. So it can help you protect those of you who are always traveling overseas or protect you locally as well. Now, it supports up to 6 simultaneous connections. There is double data encryption for increased anonymity, and it's compatible with Windows, macOS, Linux, iOS, and Android. NordVPN even has an extension for your Chrome browser. Now, it's been recommended as the best VPN by multiple sites. I was an editor's choice, earning the all green checks on PC Mag. So right now, you can get 70% off NordVPN. That's only $3.49 per month. Plus, you get an additional month free at the link on screen, or use the code BrianTong. All right, that's going to do it for this week. If you like this video, thumbs up, subs up, and hit that notification bell to get all my videos when they drop. And if you want more Apple goodness, check out my weekly Applebits XL audio podcast, where we go for a deep dive into these stories and more with special guests. So obviously, if you look around at like the colors of the set and the shirt, it's obviously to remember Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gigi. And if you know me, like, I'm a huge NBA fan and junkie. I love the game. The Warriors are my home team, but I love the great players, and Kobe was absolutely one of them. And I'm here down south in Southern California, and the LA area is still just in mourning. You know, days later, I can't get it out of my mind, and my heart is with the friends and family and all the loved ones of the Bryants, the Altobelli family, the Mausers, and the Zobayan family, because this tragedy hit us all so hard in one way or another, whether it was through sports or just through family. Like, my heart, it still aches for all of them. And it's just a real precious reminder to, you know, I wrote this on social media, like, look at your loved ones, hold them tight, and tell them you love them, because nothing is guaranteed here in this world. And what matters, the core is like family, friends, life, and love. And so I just want to leave you with that message. This has been a huge tragedy, but it is also, there is power in what it has brought us and reminded all of us to what's important at its core. So I just want to say, you know, thanks so much for watching this. And it was just a message that I wanted to get out to you to hopefully maybe keep in your mind. But take care and be safe, everybody. And we'll talk to you soon. All right. Peace.